Whalawhalahi atu, hane e tau wala tala tu tupu ke lata moe leo taong niwe ke hea hane. Koe laulahi e tau kolohe motu ni ko ta mahi te muti whafo, mai loa koe hapanga I puki e tau pane ki tau moko mai tau ngangau. Ne kua mai ke lauhi e tau whahinga hua whanua he motu. Koe liwe whahinga hua whanua toa kau mai pusieka, whakamanatu, moe whaipehianga malolo ke he te tangata, ne kua ta mai ka loa ke he motu ke mai long e tau whakatokaanga, maka lata ke hai tau pepa kua lata mai tau whakatokaanga halutulu. Pe halutulu mehe whahi pui moko ka eki ni kua nāka I mahiru mitake tau whakahoruanga ngahua, mai tau whakatokaanga, kua lata ke ua tu mai whakatutala I molutulu. Tala hau he taki uru ngahua ko Brendan Pasisi, ka eki kua nāka I maupō pe tau pepa ni kua lata ke moa, tō nāka I tali e tau koloa nei ke hoko mai ki Niue, pake liwa ki tau koloa ke he motu ne tamai ai, moe fuai he tangata e tau tongi ke liwa ki tau koloa ia. Koe manako halutulu he whaipipi moko, ke nāka I whai moko fōu pake ngangau, ka hoko mai ke he motu, ke lau e tau whainga hua whanua. Kua la he vihu e tau whewa kirikiki e tau whiwhine ke lata mai whakausianga mai vevihanga pulpi he tau whiwhine. Koe hawha iume ko maulea tu ne whetoko e tamtakau ha awasele mo tuapa ke kisia kohai ka kautu ke uatua ke he tau whainolo. Pe he mai whalu ne kua hoku atu kua tāi e mtakau tuapa moe moelu tūl molhe tase o nung fure ola. Moale whakatase mga hokai lāto tāi mtakau ha awasele toko ua ngai tangata tā ke male mo toko tōru ngai ane kua tai ke tā, I loa mai kua whai mta kupu ni kua vihu ai mai nā kei mai ki ke tali e whakausianga, mai nā kei whakausi whamta ke tau whewa. Koe mga honei kua tukua tu e ke komisi tau whiwhine ke whai whakausianga, ke I loa kohai ni kua tu, mai kua whakatoka ke whetoko ke tau whainolo mo alofi, amina ke komisi ke whanua I ke he aho apungipungi. Whalawhalahi atu, you're listening into Radio Sunshine's news bulletin for today. Niue imports a majority of goods to the island from abroad, and this also opens up risks of the introduction of pests. The Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries have issued a stern reminder to people to follow the appropriate documentation process for cargo brought into Niue. All paperwork needs to be settled before any consignment is shipped, and according to Director of DAF, Brendan Pasisi, he says that failure to follow the set requirements will result in cargo either being refused entry into Niue or being shipped to the port of origin for treatment at the cost of the person who is shipping these goods into the island. The women's kilikiki season is still running and appears to have hit a stalemate in Pool B. There is still one game left to go between Awasele and Tuapa. According to sources, Tuapa were first up to bat and managed to score more than 160 runs. By midday, Awasele were on the pitch to play catch-up. It appears that there was some disagreement on the field that could not be resolved, a matter that took more than an hour with Awasele having 2 batters on the pitch and 3 left to bat. The Pool B game between Tuapa and Awasele took a difficult turn, with the game abruptly ending with both teams at odds with the decision. A final decision on who will move on to the finals against Alofi is uncertain, but the Women's Kilikiki Committee are due to meet tomorrow. Looking at our news stories from the region, the Polynesian Leaders Group has chosen Niue as the chair for next year, taking over from French Polynesia. The group had a one-day meeting in Auckland to discuss common challenges, in particular in regards to marine resources. The outgoing chair was Nui Ho Lore of French Polynesia, who represented the territory after its president Gaston Floss pulled out last week as France's highest court ruled that he vacate all political offices. The meeting was also addressed by New Zealand's new Pacific Economic Ambassador, Shane Jones. It also discussed a possible process to admit further members to the 8-strong group. Health authorities on Palau have asked Pacific Island Forum leaders to lead the way and not to smoke during this week's summit. The program manager of non-communicable diseases in Palau, Dolem Ikedru, says several health initiatives are being promoted, including a request not to smoke and a morning walk for the leaders on Wednesday in the main street of the capital, Koror. Meanwhile, a Fiji academic in Australia says Pacific Islands Forum is going through a turbulent phase, but it is still a key body in the region. Delegates are gathering in the Micronesian state of Palau for the 45th Forum Summit, which opens on Tuesday. A leaders' retreat will be held on Thursday when a new Secretary-General is expected to be named as a replacement for Tuiloma Neroni Slade, who is finishing a 6-year term. A bid to broker a truce between two rival factions of the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary has been rejected by the police hierarchy. National Capital District Acting Metropolitan Police Commander Superintendent Drano Peru offered to be a peacebreaker after a meeting with suspended Assistant Commissioner Crimes Thomas Elu and Investigation Task Force Sweep Chairman Sam Cohen. However, Deputy Police Commissioner Operations Jim Andrews said the proposed meeting with the Police Commissioner Jeffrey Vaki was totally unnecessary and accused Peru of making misleading remarks on a split within the constabulary. In a statement, Andrews and Peru's comment was not true because only a few officers attached to the National Fraud Squad and anti-corruption units were trying to undermine Vaki's authority. French Polynesia's president is still in office 4 days after France's highest court advised the French High Commission in Tahiti that Gaston Floss had lost his appeal and he was disqualified from public office for 3 years. The High Commission has not enacted the verdict while Floss is awaiting a response from Francois Hollande to a demand for a presidential pardon. His lawyers have also asked the Court of Appeal in Tahiti to drop the sentence so that he can stay in office. In the verdict, Floss was given a 4-year suspended jail sentence and a $170,000 fine for running a vast network of phantom jobs to enhance his party's powers as president in the 1990s. The opposition's Oscar Temaru has strongly criticized the French judiciary and called for fresh elections, saying there is no democracy in a country where there is no justice. Solomon Islands Acting Prime Minister Manasseh Malanga has sent greetings to all participating Forum Island countries of the Regional Assistance Mission to Solomon Islands on the mission's 11th anniversary. The mission landed on the shores of Solomon Islands on 24th of July 2003 on the invitation of the Solomon Islands Parliament to restore law and order following years of tension between militant groups. In his message to the mission, Malanga said the mission has made remarkable progress in bringing back law and order to Solomon Islands, and it has continued to do so in other sectors of government and the society as whole. He said, many Solomon Islanders have witnessed and enjoyed peace and normalcy as the mission continues to provide an enabling environment for all citizens of Solomon Islands to go on with their day-to-day activities in view of the many challenges that the country has encountered. The acting Prime Minister thanked the governments and people of all Forum Island countries and the Pacific Islands Forum for their contributions to the stability and growth of Solomon Islands through Ramsey in public sector management, infrastructure development, economic and productive sector development, the social sector and other areas of community development in Solomon Islands. Those are our news stories from the region as well as our local news bulletin here on Radio Sunshine.